What's going on, guys, man? I'm happy to be here.
All right, so you're headed to Wizards District Gaming. What was the feeling like when you heard your name called as the #1 draft pick?
Joy and relief, I've been knowing. I got some friends on the Wiz, so, I kind of knew this was coming, but, just to hear your name called, I feel like, for an NBA player, like Wemby, right? He was going first. He knew it, but, I'm sure he was so happy when he went first overall. So, just to hear my name called, it's kind of like just a blessing.
Now, I've heard a lot of things said about you, even generational player. What does that pressure feel like, having so many people look up to your stick skills coming into the league?
A lot of people say that, and I don't think pressure would be the right word. At the end of the day, it's a video game, and I'm just happy to do what I enjoy doing for a living. I'm happy to be here.
Talk a little bit about your 2K game. What do you excel at? What do you like to do out there on the court? Introduce yourself to the rest of the 2K family out here.
I come from a basketball background. I played point guard my whole life. High school, middle school, AAU, all that stuff. Kind of the same way I am on the game. I like to get everybody involved, be a leader, and just do basically whatever I can to win.
You mentioned you have friends on Washington. What advice have they given you about entering into the 2K League?
Just not to be too high or too low. You can go on a losing streak, you can go on a winning streak. You still got to come in to work every day and produce. You got to stay level-headed and just enjoy the ride.
Talk a little bit about your history in 2K. When did you start playing, and when did you start playing competitively?
I started playing 2K around like COVID time. Everybody was inside, so I had a lot of free times on my hands. I had an Xbox with me, so and I always loved basketball, so I just started playing there. I started playing competitively, I'm gonna say like 3 years ago. The rest is history.
What helped build your confidence up? Was it playing in tournaments? Was it playing with other pro players? Like, what got you to this level to become the #1 overall pick and have that level of confidence? I could use some confidence, so I need some of the advice, Benzo.
When you're playing against the best people in the world, and you're staying in close games with them and you're beating them occasionally and stuff, it's like, I'm pretty good at this. So I feel like that's pretty much where that comes from.
What was your family's reaction to hearing that you're the #1 overall draft pick and having Waj tweeted out? Like, what was your reaction to all that, and what was their reaction?
I couldn't really expect something like that, man. I seen the tweet from Woj, which I actually got him followed because, I follow the NBA. So, seeing him tweet about me and not somebody else is kind of crazy.
Are there any players across the league that you're looking forward to competing against?
Just the people I, grew up playing the game with, Cooks, Iverson, you got Killy, guys like that. Been cool with them for a long time, and I'm, excited to see them.
What are some of your goals for your rookie season in the upcoming NBA 2K League this season?
Just to be one of the best players in my position, make the playoffs for sure, make a run for a couple tournaments.
Benzo, our #1 draft pick in the 2K League. Best of luck this season.
Appreciate it, man.
They say defense wins championships in NBA 2K. So here are some tips for defensive plays in 2K24. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the swap player button. If you want to guard a specific player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. Holding the left trigger increases your defensive intensity and allows you to initiate contact.